Hi, everyone. This is Roger from Totally Crypto, and today we've got something really special for you. We're going to be interviewing the COO of what we're recommending is the ICO of the month for November, Genesis Vision. So, Dmitry, do you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you all.
We have done, we've looked at 50 different ICOs that are coming out in November, technically 52. So two of our analysts spent the last 6 days examining all of them. And Genesis Vision kind of came up towards the top. So I got onto a conversation with, I think, Mia, who's one of your analysts. I chatted with her for about an hour to really get a full understanding of your project. And then she turned me over to you so that we could get this interview set up for our people. So I really want to thank you for your time. I know you guys have got a lot going on with about 2 weeks left in your ICO. Can you tell me a little bit about why people should invest in your project?
All right. So basically, we have the two categories of investors that can benefit of our ICO. So the first category is the ICO investors themselves. So people who buy this token, GVT token, that is planned to grow in value, and they cannot they probably don't want to use the platform itself, but they can benefit from the ICO stage itself. And another category is people who want to use the Genesis Vision platform as a trust management platform itself. So for them, there are two additional ways to benefit from this. The first one is to buy manager tokens on the platform and get the value from the tokens itself that can grow up in value as well. And the second one is to get the profits from their trading, because it's like a traditional trust management scheme when people get the share of profit of particular manager or a fund or whatever institution is trading some assets on a platform. And people just invest money and get shares from this trading.
Yeah, and I'm going to touch a little bit on that and explain it from my perspective, but I want to ask the next question first. What I thought was really interesting and I thought was a genius move by your organization is you guys are actually structured out of Ireland. Can you explain why you made that decision? Because I think it's going to be important for everyone watching this video to know about that choice before I add a little bit to this.
All right. Yes. So basically, it was very simple choice for us because we were investigating countries based on how loyal they are to the ICO process. Because, to get some surprise as it happened in China, as there are some talks about this in Russia, even that, we can, one day we can start to control this and you need to obtain some additional regulations. And, to such thing happen in the middle of your ICO basically ruins everything because what you should do now, you should obtain some regulations, you should return all investors' money, and you should start from the scratch. We just choose Ireland because this country is very loyal and there is no risks in upcoming regulations in these terms. So,
and the reason I wanted to bring that up, because for everyone watching, this is really important because you know that we had made a recommendation last month and we're based in the United States. And it's nearly impossible to legally do an ICO in the United States unless every investor is accredited and they go through an accredited investor process, which has really changed the ICO market over the last 90 days. So as we were investigating these 52 different ICOs, we only found 3 of them that were available to all US residents. And 2 of them I would never recommend because they're actually trying to dodge laws instead of actually dealing with the laws. I thought it was really great when I got on your website that you guys have gone through all of the regulatory boards. You've got a legal team on board that has actually gone through to make sure that all of this is structured correctly. So I really wanted to give you guys a compliment on that because it's going to be a big deal, especially for our audience that has a lot of US investors. I want to circle back onto how people make money now. Because for you as a US investor, not you, Dmitry, but the people that we're going to kind of bring to this through this recommendation, you're not only being able to invest in a platform that's got amazing technology, but the second stage of this is that money managers, as we see them in the US, are going to be able to create their own projects on this platform under that same regulatory environment, which means that you as an ICO investor are actually going to see more opportunities from the Genesis Vision platform in the future. So you want to get into this project now. You want to help them get it to market fully. I know you guys have already got something like 40 clients on the platform based on what I was seeing online. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we do not start this project from scratch. We have a quite big background from the industry. So the company of our co-founder Alexei Kutsenko, Tools for Brokers, this is a fintech company that develops the software for brokerage companies. And Tools for Brokers sells a similar centralized trust management solution, which is used by more than 80 companies all over the world. And yeah, so basically these are our first wave clients for our project. And apart from these clients that really use the trust management solution, there are around 400 brokers that do not use this yet, because you should pay for this, and it's like proprietary solution right now. And ours will be open source and free for brokers. So these guys definitely, some of them will try this. And this is our first capturing the market step. So we have some client base already that will be that will join our platform on the alpha version, which is scheduled to first quarter of the next year. And yeah, so basically, starting from this point, we will the volume will grow because we will attract additional clients, additional markets. We can develop the integrations for different markets and join them all into a single decentralized network.
You know what's really awesome about this is, like, on your website, you've already got an amazing team and you've got some amazing partners. Can you tell me a little bit about who some of these people are, if our audience isn't familiar with them?
All right, so I'll start from the team, and what basically I can tell the story behind this project. So it starts 1 year ago when I and Ruslan Kamensky, the CEO of Genesis Vision, we participate in a hackathon. All Russian hackathon, so there was quite a big competition. And with the concept of Genesis Vision, we won the finance and blockchain category in it. So it was even called the same. And so that's where everything starts. And the problem with this concept was that there were no real market need for that. We tried to sell this idea and we're not successful with this. But at the beginning of this year, Alexei Kutsenko, that I already mentioned, joined the team, and he has a Forex and CFD markets background, and that's basically where we found the real market need for the project, because there are some problems, a lack of information, a lack of transparency, and yeah, it suits perfectly. And we amended this idea a bit, and basically we prepared this ICO for half a year, and that's where we are now. Speaking about the advisors, so what we tried to achieve is we wanted to build the network that will cover our project from all sides, basically. So we have a lot of contacts in the traditional markets, like Forex, fund managers. So you can see some big names from brokers in the advisory board. So, but from the other hand, we have a crypto markets, and these guys we also need to join us and to give some advice, to provide some connections. And we have a CEO of Changely, Konstantin Vladish, guys from Lucky, Charlie Shrem, our advisors. So basically, we try to build the complete network of people that can help with all the aspects of our project. We have a marketing advisors as well. So yeah, we build this through all this time. It's not an easy process because, to be honest, at the first time we were lacking the cryptocurrency, crypto world contacts, but now we are set up quite fine, I would say. So yeah, it's like
that was a lot, and that's awesome. So for everyone on Totally Crypto, from a full disclosure perspective, I am a buyer of Genesis Vision. We are recommending it as our ICO of the month for November. There's only about 2 weeks left, so don't wait till the end of the month. Get in. They've got super low minimums, very easy registration, great transparency, a great membership area. They've got live support built in if you have any questions about your investments. You guys, Dmitry, you guys are really doing everything right. This would really be a roadmap for how other people should be taking advantage of the opportunity in this market. We're looking forward to seeing what you guys do with this project, and hopefully we can connect again first quarter of next year to get an update on the project once the ICO is over and you guys are ready to hit the road.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hang on the line for just 1 second. I got one more question for you.